Very good afternoon to you all, dear students, and Assalamu alaikum. We often speak about industry-academia collaboration, and that's being said nowadays almost in every forum. This is probably industry-academia cooperation in action. So we do have at IBA, we do have various cooperation with various organizations, and each of them are different from the other. So one of the things that a thriving workforce can do in a country which needs to be developed by 2041 and is to have a workforce to be employed in the economy, we need innovation. And that innovation has to be inclusive and not to leave anyone behind. And with so much of disruption going on around the world, especially in technology, so much of disruption that is cooking, which we haven't gotten the effect yet, we must try and use those disruptive technology to create more employment for us. Otherwise, this is going to have a havoc or a disaster for us. So that is something as a young professional or an entrepreneur that you aspire to be, that should be your goal. So often my students, I've been preaching to be at least self-employed, if not create employment, all my life as a faculty of IBA and as a faculty of the University of Dhaka for the last 38 years. To be self-employed at least, if not be to create employment. And students get motivated by my talk, and then they come to me, what should we do, where will we get funds, And I don't have an answer to that. Most cases we don't have an answer to that. But that hasn't stopped many to explore entrepreneurship, and by now we know that there are very many successful entrepreneurs that IBA produced, and they're almost getting into world stage. So Standard Chartered thought that innovation must be nurtured, and that is how they have created this. It is done in collaboration. We have been in dialogue since COVID. I think the very first conversation I had with the managing director was online on a Zoom call, I think more than 1.5 years back. And Standard Chartered has got certain priorities that they want to achieve. And we thought, okay, our students should focus their attention within those priorities and try to create and try to innovate. As a person with certain entrepreneurial background, and also being in various education process of various competition, what I see is the most ideas that our students come up with, or our youngsters come up with, are very sort of not a business, not an idea that can be translated into a business. But that is something we got to, challenge, and we have to have ideas that would be, that can be transformed into a business, and that should transform lives, that should be inclusive, that should keep the environment as a priority. And these are the things that needs to happen in future. And as a premier business school, our boys and girls should be able to do that. And innovation is something that should be key to business learning. And as I was telling you, as an entrepreneur, we see that industry is always far ahead from educational institutions, because they deploy technology which is absolutely state of the art to be in business. So I urge students to, even in this country, we have businesses that are absolutely at par to the world class. So I urge students to try and learn more and more from real life. We do have options where we allow students to visit, or we bring students to our factories and and manufacturing facilities to understand. And that is where they should generate ideas, what should be done, how to create more technology-friendly environment, how to create more jobs within the given technology, how to create more jobs while technology is displacing jobs. So it is said that some millions of jobs will be displaced because of technological advent. It has always taken place like that, whether it is first, second, third, or fourth industrial revolution. So always it has displaced people from their jobs. But the rate at which those displacements took place was much less than the pace at which it is taking place now. So you have to think of ideas in which we can create more jobs, we can engage in it. That's why they're talking about inclusion, lifting up, So that means we cannot have anybody left behind. And if you do that, if you think that I will only look for myself, for my own good, you cannot sustain in future. So I thank Standard and Chartered for partnering with IBA, and previously whatever competitions we had, there was no incubation, there was no funding. These were not the things, just a challenge, that an idea. We went to maybe the national stage or the world stage, and it was there, done. But here, Standard Chartered has come up with not only whatever they want, their agendas are. So that needs to be seen to the last, which is a big issue for a young entrepreneur to focus on. That how will I start a business? Where will I get the funds? So eventually, Standard Chartered is trying to fill up that. That's a huge initiative. I believe that needs a huge round of applause for a idea like that. And this is open to all Bangladeshis university students. That means we are not leaving ideas just taking the leading roles. So we will have people from all over the country participating in that, and I'm sure more and more organizations will come forward to partner with this and other institutions to have this idea replicated, and more innovative ideas will be generated in classrooms and eventually transformed into a business. With those 3 words, I wish this IBA, Chartered-IBA Innovation Challenge a great success, and thank you all for being here. And I would also like to thank Ms. Rupali Chaudhary for being here to encourage us and speak on this occasion, and to probably also bring some memories back from our days, so that how things were then and how things are now. We had just had a tour of IBA. They were reminiscing all of those things, and I believe those are the things that will also encourage our students in future. Thank you so very much.